Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today's video is an Amazon dress try-on haul. I've got a ton of dresses here that are all under $20 and I'm gonna try them on, see how they fit, see how the quality is. But before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi, I'm Kathy. I'm really glad that you are here. I hope that you will stick around and subscribe down below. And if you enjoy this kind of video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below as well. I will link all of these dresses that I'm trying on today down below in the description if you want to check any of them out. But for now, let's get into the dresses. So the first dress I've got is the Feager women's casual striped crisscross short sleeve t-shirt dress in a size medium in the color pink 01. And this one was $18.98. Pulling this one out of the bag, the fabric feels a little thin, but very comfortable and stretchy. I really like the crisscross detail in the back. I think that's kind of what makes this dress unique in a way, which I think is just really pretty. The front is pretty plain. It does have a little bit of a flared bottom. It's kind of hard to show on camera, but you'll see that more when I try it on. It kind of has more of like a fitted shape to it. So hopefully it will fit me in the right places. So let's go try it on and see how it is. I do really like a lot of things about this dress. I like the color, I like the stripes, I like the general fit of it. I think that the back is really pretty as well. I think that crisscross detail on there makes an otherwise kind of boring dress a little more interesting, which is wonderful. My main issue for me personally is just the length of it. I think it's too short. I'm 5'8" for reference, and it actually seems like shorter in the back, which is even worse in my opinion. So for me, this dress will have to be a pass, but I do think that it's really cute, especially made for people who are a little bit shorter than me. Next we have the OUGES women's summer v-neck sundress spaghetti strap button-down dress with pockets in a size medium in the color blue 23, and this one was $16.09. I really love the color. Got some extra paper. I really love the color of this one. It has spaghetti straps, it has these buttons running down the front, which I think are nice. Also, the buttons are not actually keeping anything closed, like it's sewn all the way across. They're just more there for decoration. These straps are adjustable, which is really nice. The back of the dress has like elastic in the back under the straps, which I think will make it fit really well. It has a nice flare out at the bottom. It seems like it's a good length. And then the pockets are kind of these big square pockets on the front. So let's go try it on. I think this dress is super cute. I think it fits really well. I think this is the correct size for me, which you'll notice I ordered some in a size small and some in a size medium. I tried to read reviews and look at the size charts, but you never quite can tell. So we'll see with the rest of these. But I do think this is my correct size, which is great. I really like the fit of it. I like how it's tighter at the top and it kind of flares out. I think the button detail is nice as well. I don't really mind that it doesn't actually like close anything, because in a sense that makes it more complicated to wear if you're gonna have any button gaping or anything like that. So in a way, this is just easier. Here's what the back looks like. I like how it has the elastic in the back. I think that just helps it fit better. I also think that the pockets on this dress are really nice. I honestly wasn't really sure what I thought about them before it was on, but now that it's on, I do really like them. I love the blue color of this dress as well. So overall, I'm giving this one a big thumbs up. Next, we have the VintageClothing women's floral v-neck sundresses short spaghetti strap swing summer mini beach dress in a size small in the color gray, and this was $12.99. I filmed a similar video to this like a year ago, I think, and I think I had a harder time in that video finding ones that were under $20. So this time, for whatever reason, it seemed easier to find some of these cheaper ones. This one, the fabric is, you know, that fabric that there's a lot of dresses in on Amazon. There's the dresses that are like the short sleeve and they're maxi length and they're pretty like conservative looking. This is that fabric. This is the same fabric as those dresses are made out of. I'll put it up here what this one is made out of. But this one has the spaghetti straps. They are adjustable, which is nice. It has kind of a crisscross V in the front, which it's not clipped or anything, but I could see if you're a breastfeeding mom, this could be a nice dress, be easy access. The back of it, similar to the last one, has the elastic to kind of keep it tighter, which I think is nice. And then the bottom of it looks a little A-line, and it also has these ruffles at the bottom that again will be easier shown once I'm actually wearing it. So let's go try it on. This one I think looks pretty nice. I like the ruffle and the way that the hem is. I think it's really pretty. I like the crisscross neckline and the spaghetti straps as well. Here's the back. Adjustable straps are always a great thing to have. I think the thing that I personally can't really get past is the fabric. It just, I don't know, there's something about this weird fabric that there's a lot of Amazon dresses that are in this that I just feel like feels a little strange. I'm guessing it's cheaper to make, which is why there's a lot of dresses that are in this fabric. I'm also noticing the longer I wear it that it feels kind of like it's digging into my armpits. Like when my arms go forward, it feels like it's digging in. So it's a little bit higher in the armpit area, which that's just like a preference thing, I think. So I think I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I like how it looks. I just don't necessarily like how it feels on. Next we have the Zengjo sleeveless dresses for women. It's a little bit of an easier title other than the company. And I got this in a size small in the color striped coral, and this one was $15.99. This one I was kind of on the fence about getting, but there's just something about it that intrigued me. Upon feeling it for the first time, it feels very like swimsuit material, kind of. It's, I don't know, I can't tell if it's stretchy. Well, the bands around the arm are not very stretchy, but the rest of it is pretty stretchy. It also seems like it's a little see-through. Maybe since it feels like a swimsuit, this would be a good like wear over your swimsuit dress. But this one is sleeveless. It has the scoop neck. It has the pocket on the front. I think actually, now that I think about it, the pocket on the front is what made me most intrigued about this, is that I love the way it's horizontal stripes through the whole thing, and then the pocket is kind of diagonal. I thought that was just a fun detail. So that's actually what kind of made me want to get this. I think this dress is midi length, and it does have a slit on the side that's about a foot or so. I'm very curious about this one, so let's go try it on. This dress is so weird. The fabric is weird, the fit of it is weird. This one, again, like the last one, it's actually digging even more into my armpits than the other one, so there's a lot of space in the back kind of, but it's really tight up in here. The fabric definitely is stretchy. It's just such a weird fabric. I do like the pocket. I like the contrast of it, like I said before. Here's how it looks in the back. You can definitely see my underwear lines through this, which is not ideal. So I think that the pattern is interesting. I think it's fun. I think the pocket is fun. I like the length of it. I like the slits on the side, I think are nice, but everything else is just rough. So this one's gonna be a hard pass for me. Next we have the WOOSEA women's summer casual t-shirt dresses, ruffle sleeve swing dress pockets in a size small in the color teal, and this one was $19.99. So right on the edge of that $20. I really like the color of this one. First off, I think it's such a pretty color. The fabric feels very comfortable and soft. So this one is pretty much just a basic swing dress, except it does have these fun like ruffle flutter sleeves. Has a scoop neck. It's pretty much like an A-line normal swing dress shape, but it feels super soft and super comfortable. So let's see how it fits. I love that this one is a pretty boring shift dress, but then it has these nice ruffles on it. It also has pockets, I just discovered, which is always great. Here it is from the back. It's definitely a little shorter than I would like it to be. The ruffles I think are really fun. However, again, I don't know why I keep having this problem, but the armpits, like the armpit hole, it's not very big, and they keep getting worse almost. This one is just cutting in, and it makes it really uncomfortable, and I feel like that makes me more sweaty, so that's a little bit frustrating. But other than that, I think this is a really cute dress. Again, I love the color. It's really just easy and comfortable to wear. So if you don't mind things cutting into your armpits a little bit, then maybe this is the dress for you. Maybe if I'd gone up a size, this would help. But I know for me, this is something that will just bug me when I'm wearing it, which means I won't grab for it, which means I won't wear it, so I shouldn't keep it. Next up is the DOROSE women's summer dresses casual short sleeve t-shirt dress. And I got this in a size medium in the color dark gray, and this one was $13.99. This one to me just seemed like one of those dresses that is so easy and comfortable to wear, pretty similar to the last one as well. So it just has a scoop neck, these short sleeves, and then it has these like white stripes through the sleeves, which I feel like give it a little bit of a sporty vibe, which is fun. And the rest of the dress pretty much is just straight down from what I can tell. So let's go try it on and see how it is. I really like this dress. The fabric is so soft and comfortable. I like the gray. I know it's not like super interesting. They did have a few other colors, but I think the gray with the white stripes on the sleeves is really nice. This to me is just such an easy, like, throw it on, put some sneakers on, and go, and I love that about it. The back of it is pretty simple. I think the length on this one is perfect. So I can't really find anything about this dress that I don't like. Maybe it could have pockets. It doesn't have pockets, so maybe that would bump it up a little bit, but other than that, I think it's really great. Next we have the Kranda women's sleeveless crew / round neck high-low razorback tank maxi dress, and I got this in a size medium in the color royal blue, and it was $15.99. This one to me looks like a dress that would be more expensive than it is, so I'm curious about just like the fit and the fabric and that kind of thing. It feels pretty stretchy, like a stretchy knit. I love this royal blue color. So it has a scoop neck and it's a little bit more of a razor style back. So it's more fitted on the top, and then it has the seam at the waist, and then it kind of goes down and it's higher in the front. I can't really show it. It's higher in the front and lower in the back. Honestly, the quality feels pretty good so far. It feels very comfortable. So let's go see how it fits. I think this dress is really pretty. I love the color of it. The fabric is so comfortable. I think the high-low hem is really nice. Right now I'm wearing it with a strapless bra, but I think that you could wear it with a razorback bra as well. Here is the back of it. The length of it I feel a little bit weird about. The front kind of hits like right at my knees, and then the bottom hits a little bit above my ankles. I feel like it would almost be better if you were either taller or shorter than me, because if you're taller than me, then it would hit a little bit above your knees and then come to like the middle of your calves. Or if you're shorter than me, then it would hit further down the leg and then be more like a maxi in the back. I feel like I'm kind of in the middle of this weird, I don't know. I also think this dress gives me a nice shape as well, with how it has the cinched waist, tighter on the top, and then kind of a little more flowy and loose at the bottom. So overall, I think this one is pretty great. And the last dress that I tried is the Vintagton women's summer sleeveless V-neck ruffle midi side split casual one-piece wrap long dresses with belt in a size medium in the color pink, and it was $15.99. This one is more of a like chiffon-y fabric. It's kind of a different style than any of these other ones that I've tried. It definitely is a little bit sheer. So this one is sleeveless. It has the V in the front. Again, there's no closure or anything like that on the front of it. It has a cinched waist with some elastic in there, and then there's also this belt to tie around as well. And then the bottom of it has this big ruffle that kind of crosses over, and a ruffle in the back. It's this really nice light pink color, which I think is great for spring and summer, so let's go try it on. The vibes I'm getting from this dress are a little bit older, a little bit more mature maybe. I think the color of it is nice, the fabric is nice and comfortable and flowy. I think the ruffle on it is nice. It's not a true wrap dress in the sense that I like wrapped it myself, but it is pretty high. Like this goes all the way up, so you might have to watch out for some gusts of wind and things like that in this dress. Here it is from the back, and the tricky part with the tie waist is that to me that's something that I would be fixing a lot, because it like falls down and doesn't feel like it's in the right place anymore. So that kind of thing I just have a hard time with sometimes. I will always pick to be comfortable and not having to like fidget and fix whatever I'm wearing. Also, somehow still surprising to me at this point, this one also, again, just tight in the armpit. Like, I don't know what it is with all these dresses today, but they are just, I don't know, it's bugging me. So I do think that this one is a pretty dress. I just am not sure that I love it for me personally. Well, this has definitely made me more excited to wear dresses this spring and summer. I would love to hear your thoughts on all of these dresses in the comments down below. Well, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. You can subscribe down below if you have not already. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!